All right, welcome back, guys. This is actually probably the first video that we do. Just kind of I don't know, maybe just a little educational video. So today's topic will be, one of the questions we always get in our DMs on Instagram is how do you avoid plant melt? Just meaning how to not kill the plant. And don't get me wrong. Obviously our plants looks really good. Don't get me wrong, we had problems with our plants a little bit, but not too much. Again, shout out Aquarium Canada. He is the one that ships all of our plants for Reeboks and Finn. We have a sponsorship collab with him, and he is a great guy to do business with. If you guys want to use our discount code at checkout, it is Puffer, and again, you'll save a little bit of money. Anyways, we'll get into it. I guess one of the things about plant melt is that you have to know that when you are buying aquarium plants from a store or from someone, either way your plants is going to have to readjust based on the perimeters of your tank. So it's not guaranteed that you will get it or not. I think it kind of varies, but there are little things that you can do to avoid it. And I think one of the biggest one is tank temperature. You have to know that, I keep my tank at around 78, 76. In the summer, I like to keep it a little bit colder, around 76. And again, the temperature varies based on the fish. Congo puffer fish, their temperature sits at around 75 to 80 Fahrenheit. But in the summer, it gets so hot outside that, I like to keep it a little bit colder. And I think it does help with for plant melt if you keep it on the colder side. Some people say that you have to crank the temperature up, but I don't know. I haven't seen results with that. The other thing is good water flow. You need good water flow in your tank. As you guys can see, we have a power head, and it's constantly just moving the flow of the tank. And one of the biggest reasons is because Congo pufferfish actually lives in rivers. They don't actually live in open water. They live in little creeks and rivers, and it requires very high flow. So you can get a low power head like this. Reeboks loves this thing because it shoots bubbles. We don't even need like air stone with like air pumps and stuff like that. Just get a power head. It's very easy. It actually sucks up some of the debris in the water, so it actually cleans the water. Oh, there's Reeboks. He's just chilling. But it's really good. And then in the back, in the corner there, you can see there's a skimmer as well, and that pushes bubbles from the bottom. So that's one of the biggest factors. The second one is the light. Invest in a good light. I have the K-Heroes RGB Slim 60. I believe Tyler has the RGB. I don't know. Tyler has a cheaper version, but it works very good. Both of them, you can adjust the settings on it, so you can adjust the day you want the lights to go on, the time. You can make a sunrise, a sunset. I'll pop the settings on the screen of my settings. So I like to keep the blues and the reds on the lower side, especially red and blue. That can increase algae in your tank. So that's kind of why I keep it on the lower side. As you can see, the brightness is at 25%. You could probably lower that to, like, I would say 10 to 12%. It is a bit high, but again, I only keep my light on for about 4 to 6 hours a day. I think, to be exact, maybe 5 hours. So yeah, that's kind of, those are the settings. You don't have to copy them, but I recommend. So this is a popular fertilizer I use, Neo 1 solution. We have the Neo Booster. I think that's tropical. So again, this is an all-in-one fertilizer for your plants. Honestly, like, if you get new plants, you're gonna have to freaking blast that in your tank for the first couple weeks. This is Neo FE. It's like iron, really good for your plants to avoid your plants to turn yellow. But yeah, I like to use the all-in-one fertilizer. This is also an all-in-one fertilizer from 2 Hour Aquarius. This I've been using since day one. Really, really good. I think this is the Apt E. I could be mistaken. It could be the Apt, I think the Apt 1 it's called. I'm not sure. But again, you got to kind of play with it and see what works for you. And yeah, that's kind of the tip for the day. Oh, and we're going to finish off with Reeboks. So I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Peace.